So thank you to be here this afternoon. We are very glad to be here with you in Beirut. We will speak during at least 45 minutes about facilitator toolbox. First of all, we would like to really thank all the sponsors of this wonderful event. That's quite important because
without them, no event. So we really thank them to help the organization to create this event. Please come. Okay.
A really short introduction about us. My name is Simon. Thanks. So, very short introduction to be focused on the subject, but it's quite interesting. We come from France, and I have several things in my life which are really important. It's my family, of course, and an association where we met each other, which is Agile Rennes. We organize an Agile tour in Rennes. If you don't know, it's a little city west part of France, in Britany. Huh?
You're sure it's a little city?
We can say that.
Capital of Britany.
I used to play guitar. Music is really important, but one of my passion is theater improvisation, so which helped me a lot in the workshops. What about you, Aurélien?
Okay, me. No, not me, it's my avatar. Who I am. So I don't live in France, I live in Britany. It's quite different.
La Bretagne.
Bretagne in French. I have a wife and I have a very nice son. He looks like Anakin Skywalker, but
that's another story.
It's another story. What I like the change. Globally the change. I try to help people who want to be, to pass from a stable situation to a troubled situation. In the worst situation, for those who we met this morning, I am a bungee instructor. Everybody is okay with bungee? Yeah, okay. And I help people to do this. I do this also, but I help people to do this, to fight their fear, the fear, and to jump, to pass from a stable situation to an unstable situation, and to come back to a stable situation. That's the important thing. Come back to a stable situation.
You mentioned skydiver.
I ride. And I'm also a skydiver, but it's from my personal sensation. That's all for me.
So we wanted to share with you the process of this session. First of all, we will do a short introduction. Yeah.
Oh, no more blue one.
You will share. You can split one by two. So.
Do you have extra cards?
Oh. Okay. I'll explain to you. You had some cards. The color is associated, you will see, to a kind of workshop. So the idea is that you will select the workshop you want us to describe, and if we have time, we will do a second one, right? So the idea is that we will do, after this introduction, a short focus on what is, from our point of view, the role of a facilitator, and some information how we prepare and we play all workshops. Then you will choose the workshop you want us to decline, and we will do it until the end of this session. So, you want to add something?
No, we like that stuff.
Aurélien doesn't like this view, but one very important thing in the workshop is the rules. When you begin a workshop, it's important to give roles to the participants. And you have a lot of different kind of rules, but depending on the maturity of the participant, sometimes that kind of rule called save you. One example I have is a team atmosphere was very bad, a lot of conflict, and respect in terms of communication, but also human relationship is really important. And one participant told me, I'm sorry, I won't continue to say something because I want to respect the other person. You told me to respect these rules, and that's, from my point of view, very important to have rules at the beginning of the workshop.
Oh, I like these rules. I don't like the presentation of this slide.
That's it. So one very important rule in facilitation is the notion of time. A bad workshop is a workshop when at the end of the workshop you don't manage to have a result. I mean, yeah, thanks. The idea at the end of the workshop, if you have not a stable state, then the participant will think, okay, the way the workshop has been played is nice, but I don't really know what I've learned and what we will do with. Okay, sorry for my English. First time I do it in English, so sometimes I look here at him, told me, and he said, come on guys. Thank you. So let's continue. I'm sorry, this map, do you know like that kind of
Mind mapping.
Mind mapping? You're aware about that?
Who knows about mind mapping? Okay.
You can maybe...
Okay. When you take notes, I think maybe some people have papers. You can take notes by different way. You can write. Oh, I had something here. Oh, I have no place. So I have something at the end of my paper. But if I came back 2 days after, I read it and I don't remember why I wrote this, and it's useless. Mind mapping is an interesting way of taking note, because you can, here there's some right, but you can also draw things. When you draw the things and you organize the things with your brain, 2 days after you take the document, your paper, you can use a paper and a pen. You look at the document, it's okay, I remember everything.
Yeah.
Your
brain will rebuild the connection between the information, because the information has been written in a logical way. So this map, I'm sorry for the English people, I will find it in English for sure, because it comes from an American organization called ICA, who facilitate a workshop since the 50s, so a long experience in facilitation. What I like with this map is the 4 direction, as you can see, to continue to improve as a facilitator. You can consider that you're really good at speaking or listening, and at least maybe all the preparation, personal preparation is not perfect. So I like to look at that, and in order to improve myself, to look at the different direction and look, okay, maybe in terms of energy, I have to put some effort and visual connection. You have here. We just left a session about voice, which was really, really interesting. I don't know if you have been, but voice is really important in terms of facilitation.
Actually, a facilitator has different skills. That's what explained Simon. Maybe I'm good to prepare the job, or maybe I'm good to bring a group dynamic, or have a specific style. For example, for me, humor is kind. It's a part of me. Or physical implication. It exists in English. Physical implication. So you can see some facilitators at the end of a workshop, totally dead, like this, because they give all their energy to build the workshop. And voilà, we can improve something. We can refer to this document. We refer to this document.
One important connection we can find with a day like today in the Agile world, facilitation is something quite natural. This morning we spoke about Scrum. In Scrum, the Scrum Master has to be a facilitator. It's very important that he managed to grow his facilitation skills for the daily stand-up meeting or some other meetings. Right. So next step, maybe
very quickly, because we really want you to choose some kind of workshop to describe. The most important part of this slide is here. I like it. If we start a workshop without preparation,
yeah,
you have a big chance to fail in your workshop. So, sorry? If you fail, you plan. Yeah, that's good. So, I don't know if you know the 7P practice. Yes, no. So it's based on the letter P. Pitfalls, purpose, people, product, process, preparation, and practical concerns. Oh, it's in bold. Interesting. Purpose. What's the goal of the workshop? A lot of people, and we work in a company, a huge company, Orange. Do you know Orange? It doesn't matter if you don't know. But we are around 200,000 people. And we like workshop. And we do workshop, sorry. And at the end of the workshop, we spend maybe 20 minutes to decide when we do the next workshop. So that's not a good workshop. At the end of the workshop, we must reach this, the goal, the purpose. If we don't define it, we lose. It's simple. People, that's interesting. Who come, who don't come, it's important because I don't know if you feel the same thing, but we are invited.
French touch.
Yes, French accent. What a shame. So,
yeah.
But no, that's English people. So. We can do it after in French if you want. So, sometimes people are invited to a workshop, but they don't care. They don't need to be here. They bring nothing and they take nothing. So,
have you ever been in a meeting you don't know why you were there?
Yeah. That's interesting. What did you do? You go to this meeting? Did you go to the meeting? For those who
I tried to. I asked why am I invited to this meeting?
follow your feet. Follow your feet. If you don't have anything to do in this meeting, go. Explain to the facilitators, the animator, I think I have nothing to give and nothing to take, so I'm useless, so I won't come. But take care of people, of course.
That's something to be shared before. I mean, he's speaking about like a rule in a specific kind of workshop called open
Space?
Open space. No, not open space.
Forum ouvert.
Open space, sorry. So in open space you have this rule from the beginning of the day. You explain the rule and you say you follow your feet. I mean that if you don't take or you don't give, you can move. I mean, but you have to share it, because if you stand up and you leave a workshop without saying anything in terms of communication, it's a bit weird.
Face-to-face communication. of course. If I came and I don't give, I don't take, what I'm gonna do, I will take my phone and do this. I don't respect people. What's up? If you want. So it's better to leave.
No.
Yes, but back to the purpose, the product. What product we want at the end of the workshop? Is it a solution? Is it a list, product backlog? What we want to have at the end of the workshop. It's interesting to ask to people and to define it before the workshop. Process, how we gonna do this? So we don't speak about it because you choose just after what we are gonna do. Preparation, what we need. For example, today you have this. And it's not at the beginning of the workshop we are, oh, did you think about it? No. Oh, we have to do it now. We lose 15 minutes. Bad workshop.
And sometimes people could do things before coming. And they take time during the workshop to do things they could have done before. So you save time if during the brief before the workshop, you identify that kind of information.
And practical concerns. Do we need a video projector? No, it's in English, video projector? Oh, the same, cool. Do we need post-it? Do we need brown paper, etc., etc.?
Bronze.
Requirements, yeah. So, and the last one, pitfalls, risks. Okay, today at this workshop, I need this person and this person, but I know they fight each other very often, so I have to take care before. So maybe I have to go to see people and say, you know, Simon, I know you don't like this guy, but to be efficient, I need you to be very open-minded for this workshop, and I can do the same with the other guy, for example.
Another feedback will be you identify, because after a brief you will begin to identify a certain number of tools or techniques for your workshop. Some techniques are adapted to like people, So you have to, I mean, for example, in our workshop, we spend half an hour with people, and we have been creating a mind map with all of those questions, and I asked the question to the people asking us to organize a workshop, and I come back with all those information, and then I prepare my workshop. Okay?
That's okay, but the most important thing is here, you have to take time to prepare your workshop.
Yeah.
You can come in your workshop and say, okay, so what is the goal of the workshop today? Huh? Okay, let's go. You lost your time.
Perfect. So here we are. I'm sorry, the color bit.
Okay.
So we have 5 different workshops we could propose to you. First one is like a project kickoff with different kind of techniques. Project closing, team building, manage a team as a regular different kind of meetings. Problem solving using creativity. So now what we are going to do is you choose a card with the color you want us to...
But we have a bad news. We won't be able to speak about
everything.
5 examples.
But
in this session.
But you're lucky, Pierre is here, so that's we will share all the information you will have today. You will have it, so use it. And of course, we are here if you have questions after all by mail or
if you participate to Agile Tour Brest, we'll do the same. So you're welcome in Brest. We are too Brest tonight.
Yeah, so now...
now you have to choose.
After 3, you can...
Okay.
Beginning.
Beginning.
The very beginning.
Yeah. When you start your engine.
After identification of the team. Yeah.
Any question before we go? 1, 2, 3.
And what I used to do is like in the middle, I take somebody, and you stand up and you choose the color. I mean, you identify the color.
So I think that's manager team. I
think she will choose.
Oh, you want me to choose?
Yeah.
Oh, from the color. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know delegation poker?
After you have a session about delegation poker. I mean.
So which color? Your color.
I've seen manage the team, so.
If we go quick, enough quick, we can do another one. So.
C'est parti. Thank you. So, team organization. We will propose you. I mean, that's cool because during the introductions this morning we spoke about servant leader. So, yeah, yeah, and so that's a proposal we're going to do. Coaching of the manager, empowering the team, and some practicals you're gonna organize to have a fluid organization with your team. Here is some actors you should have met in your organization. What will be a bit different? Maybe you can speak a bit about servant
being a
leader.
servant leader. Do you know the difference between a manager and a leader? No. Yes. Oh, cool. I don't know the difference. What is the difference?
The leader works in front of the team, not tell the team to do it.
Okay, that's part of.
Manager only cares about the goal. I want this goal to be achieved. He needs to actually make sure. But the team just actually works on the emotions as well, not only with delivering tasks and support.
Explain by example. He preach what he does what he preach.
Okay.
The leader is leading some groups. The manager is leading all groups.
Okay. So there's a lot of.
Manager leads the operation, but he's not really concerned about inspiring people. A leader is more of a bigger role, so a leader inspires people and makes them believe in the vision that he has.
Vision. The leader has a vision.
Vision, yes. A manager is, from my opinion, a manager is here to control, to be sure there's an order, yes. Everything is under control, but not under his control, but everything is under control. A leader is here to create other leaders. So I heard vision. Who said vision? I don't remember.
Here.
Yeah. The leader has a vision and help people to become leaders. So you can use several tools. The listening. I think you have after you have an animation, no?
No.
Not on this one?
No.
Empathy. Listening, empathy. Relieve in English is soulager? Relieve is soulager. So he's not a manager. A leader is not a manager. He's a servant leader. It's an assistant. They help people to grow. It's a gardener. Do you know the term gardener? People are like flowers. I plant and he takes care of people. So he has several tools. Awareness, precision, conceptualization, foresight, support. Sorry?
Saying something that if you exceed in giving water, it would be micromanaging. So if you manage more.
Who has a chief in the room?
A manager.
Who has a manager? Oh my God. Who has a leader?
Could be boss at least.
Do you have a manager with a leader? Leader?
You cannot be a manager if you don't have leadership skills.
Yeah.
So you have to be both. Otherwise the team will not follow you.
You cannot be a manager if you are not...
You have a leadership skills, that you are not somehow a leader. Because if you're gonna manage a team, you have a vision to reach a goal. So you have to empower the team, motivate the team, to lead the team to the right goal. So you have to be both.
A good manager is a leader, but not necessarily all managers are leaders.
Yeah.
Okay. To be sure,
Please.
I show you this. Do you know what is this?
Tabal.
No?
Tabal.
Oh, this or this. It's the same. In English, talking stick.
Yeah.
Bâton de parole en français. The one who has the stick can speak. The other one can listen. Okay? So you said? Oh.
So I was saying that, thank you. If I'm a manager and I have a team and I have a goal that we need to achieve, if I'm not a leader, they will not follow me. Just like them, you do this, you do that, I'm going to lose my team. I need to have leadership skills together with my management skills in order to lead the team to all achieve the goal. So in my opinion, a manager should be a leader at the same time.
Should be.
So,
It's not the case, of course.
so the idea is more give you some tool for, yeah.
Okay, I'm allowed.
Think about, that some managers are not leaders. That's a reality. So, and what we propose to you is to look at servant leadership, which is a really interesting way to evaluate as a manager to become a leader. And in servant leader, you have the relationship with the team and the gardener. It's a good picture if you consider you are a gardener. So that's a first step. Second step, I don't know if some of you knows the core protocol. This little tool about communication, like this come from the core protocol. Can you a bit speak about it?
No.
So that's something. That's something you can find. It's a little documentation you could find on the web. Really interesting because it gives you a lot of little techniques to work on the maturity of your team. Little tools like check-in, check-out, very simple tool at least. You begin a workshop and check-in. You ask people to give information about the feeling, in what kind of mood are you arriving, English, what kind of mood do you have entering this workshop? Very important. I don't know here, but in France we used to remove all our feelings and go through analysis very fast. So what we used to do now in the workshop is, first of all, give a place to emotional in order to enter the analysis without emotion. So check-in is like that.
And in check-in, we don't want to know why you are in this mood. For example, I'm sad. Okay, you're sad. I don't want to know why you are sad. But now I know you are sad, so I know I have to take care about you. So when you start a workshop like with this practical, you can take care of people. Oh, I'm very excited because we're gonna talk about this stuff, or this stuff. So I know people have energy. Both. And we will perform together. Or everybody is maybe tired, so maybe I have to put more energy to start the workshop. Energy will come time after time.
Another tool, this morning you have been in different sessions. At the end of the session you had a little paper to write on, which is called the perfection game. It comes from this number of techniques to you organize a workshop. At the end of the workshop, you ask people. I mean, we spent together 2 hours. You could have done something else, but you came to my workshop. What did you like in this workshop? What I could have done in a different way? That's something very, very simple technique, but could be really useful in terms of transparency. I mean, I accept to change myself. I've been organizing, I mean, as a manager, I want you to share the vision. I want to give you information. After 2 hours together, was it good? What we could have done in a different way? That's something very important for teams in terms of motivation. When you share and you accept to change, then, I mean, in terms of team building and another, oh, okay. So that's very important to, I'm sorry. So you have a lot of techniques here you could find. If you want us to focus on it, we could do it just after. But I want really to go through the other proposition you could have. So here are the link. You will have the support. So please do not hesitate to look at the core protocols. You have it in so many languages. We have in French, it's titled Team 2.0. So it's another way to manage teams. That's very interesting document. Speed meeting. You may know speed dating. Speed meeting. I used to do it with one of my customers, a manager.
A leader or a manager?
A leader. She's really, really good. The idea is that you create specific space where you will have a specific relationship, one by face to face, one to one. So the idea, you decide to spend these 5 minutes. During these 5 minutes, the manager is listening and speaking about what he is doing. But after, it's a push system. It means that after 5 minutes, another one arrives and he has to move. It means that you are time boxed. And every week, I spend 5 minutes with, it's written 7. But we used to do 5. So we do 5 minutes with the manager, specific relationship. It's really useful for the manager to feel how his team is working with.
But you can meet, it's important to meet, but you can use several tools also. Do you know Nico Nico? Who knows Nico Nico board or feeling board? No? Oh. You don't know?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. It's a very simple way manage
feelings.
Visual management technique. Sorry, to follow the health of our team. It's very simple. You have a calendar on the wall. The best position is outside of the team room, and each day after the work, when we leave, we put a sticky on the day of today. 3 colors of sticky: red, yellow, or green. What it means? Red, good day at work. It's interesting. Yellow one, not so bad, not so good, I don't know. Normal day maybe. And red, bad day. For one people, okay. Someone has a red one, okay. Maybe it's not because of the work, maybe because of personal stuff. So we don't know. But what is interesting here on the calendar, so you can follow the team mood. There's a lot of websites who propose to follow on internet the mood of the team. You can use paper on your wall. And if everybody is green, okay. If everybody is green, but there's one yellow, okay, maybe someone has a bad day or medium day at work. etc., etc. But when a lot of red points and yellow points appear and there's less green point, it's starting to become a bad situation. So as a manager, as a leader, I have to do something. People can send me information without talking because some people are shy. I don't want to explain, it's not good at work, but I can use a Nico to explain it.
Nico.
N-I-K-O, N-I-K-N-I.
C,
K. Like Nike. But
You know what? Je peux pas écrire sur
After, so,
C'est un K, non?
oui,
Un K.
N-I-K-O,
N-I-K-O.
right? And some of you already knows it because it's really used in the Agile team. But stand-up is, something very important for a team in terms of communication and problem anticipation. I mean, you time box a time where the team is sharing with the manager or the scrum master or the product owner. You take the time just to give information what I've done yesterday, what I'm going to do today, and the problem I met. That's something we organize that with teams which are not agile at all. That's something you can bring in non-agile environment. That's a good tool. We can do very shortly another one because maybe this one was a little bit. Problem solving is a bit bigger.
Team building.
Show your card, please.
Problem solving.
Now this one, it's a little bit too long. I'm sorry because creativity.
Team organization.
That's what we did.
That's what we did.
So I can see team building. Okay, so we can speak about the other one afterward. We spoke about check-in. Very simple check-in. It's a tool.
Who has the ball?
Huh?
Who has the ball?
I got it. So here are the different techniques we propose to you. Persona 3 for the check-in. Co-construction workshop with a little game we didn't do this morning, but it's called the bridge game. A team trust building workshop with a crevasse. But we will continue immediately to show you. This is a very simple tool. I really love it. It's a tool or technique to share emotional point of view associated to a question. You ask a question to the team. How do you feel about the team organization? How do you feel if we consider we are changing the organization of the company? I don't know. You ask a simple question. You give this on a paper to everyone, individual reflection, and then you give a stick, or you can do it with a pen. People write on the persona they identify, and they explain to the team why they have chosen the person. It's really interesting. It's very short. I used to say 15 minutes, just to share together. Okay, we arrive in this workshop, and you consider. Once I had this in terms of team, it's very hard after to continue. But the team have seen that this guy managed to put to say that this is the feeling he has right now. So we have to take care about him. Here is somebody which is really confident. He could be more confident at least, but he felt like he's in this mood. That's a really simple tool to do a check-in.
You can find this tree on Google Picture. Google, yeah. Oh, I see. I found it.
Oh, I'm not sure. I send it to you.
You put it on the wall and you ask people to position their mood and to discuss about it, but very quickly.
But do not forget to this individual reflection before collective communication. We are like a collective intelligent processes. So here is maybe you can quickly speak about bridge.
So after the speaking, 3 minutes, 5, 10.
Can we negotiate? This morning people told us we can negotiate in Lebanon.
Discount.
I negotiated discount. The Scrum you can negotiate.
We can discount on the time.
We are on strike here, so you can enter. We do our best. Thank you. The bridge. Do you know Marshmallow Challenge? No, that's the same. Sorry? Yes, that's how that was. The bridge is a team exercise to make cohesion, to make synergy in the team. We ask two people to create a bridge with paper, only paper. We propose to use scissors and what is the word for this rule? Okay, and a rule. Paper, scissors, rule. And not the ball. A stress ball, yes, it's very heavy. And the aim of this workshop is to build the longest bridge who can support the ball from a side to another side. They have
7 minutes.
7 minutes to perform it. And after, we can discuss closely, very closely with the team, how they did, how they feel, and how they can improve their construction, their building, to be more efficient. You create, doing this, people become very close. We do some exercise this morning, and we discuss about, we are very close during the exercise. We feel each other, we understood each other, and you can use this exercise. This is pretty the same as Marshmallow Challenge, but in a different space.
Behind that you have creativity process, because at the beginning you say, I don't have anything to stick. You want me to create a bridge with this ball, but I don't know. And as a team, you discuss, you have different kind of strategy. And one important thing is exactly the same with Agile team, is that you never test. So you build your bridge, and after 6 minutes you decide to put the ball on the bridge.
And fail.
Ta-da! So what is behind that is in the process of your workshop you had co-construction.
Do you know the wisdom of crowd? La sagesse du peuple en anglais. Wisdom of crowd. Crowd. Do you know? One isolated people, one isolated guy cannot be more intelligent, efficient than a group of normal guys. Even a very smart guy cannot be more intelligent than a group. So that's what we want to create here, a team.
Okay, so we could speak about that, but it's a really interesting technique to speak about confidence between people, because you have a fake crevasse, and people have to
go from this point to this point, joining their hands like this. This morning we don't perform this game. That's the first time we don't perform this game in an Agile tour. And after everybody passed the crevasse, and after we ask them, okay, what do you think if we enlarge the crevasse by 10 centimeters on each edge? Do you be able to do the same? People say, I don't know, maybe. Okay, we can. Okay, so what about 20 centimeters on each edge? What about a 30 centimeter? What about a 40 centimeters on each edge? So we start to see people, hello, 1 minute, we are finished. At the beginning, people say, oh, maybe 10 centimeters, but no more. And they practice. They start to be confident in themselves, confident on the other one, and confident on the technique used. So,
and confident in the communication they have together, which is really important.
And actually, they all success to perform 30 centimeter more on each edge crevasse. That's the interesting thing, because at the start, we don't trust in us, we don't trust on the other guy. And yes, but we start later.
I mean, we have to conclude, so we did exactly the wrong end of session, but here's a really interesting tool you could have here. That you put the different actors of the team on each side, and you ask people to say, I am Simon, I'm waiting from Aurélien to be, describe the relationship of what I'm waiting for him in terms of as a team. And that's a really powerful tool because you take time to clarify the relationship between people. We use, I bring it this one. I used to do it for when we do a kickoff, project kickoff, we used to do that. But in a team, you could do it, and it's really interesting.
It's similar to the communication channel plan.
Yeah, except that you have it's not a document. You use a stick to as a communication oral communication tool. The sticky is not. It's just have a specific.
You don't have to formalize it in a document. You create a relationship. Okay, now I know what you want from me, and I can explain you what I want from you. So we create a deal.
Where do we find the slides, the presentation?
Pierre will share it to you.
You can find it on SlideShare also.
Here is another tool. It's a retrospective tool. Team is associated to a bot. We have to conclude.
Well, you have to conclude. If you want, do you assist to the next section here?
No.
No. If you don't assist to the next session, we can go outside. Maybe we find a tiny place and we discuss about it because we don't have enough time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
it was too short.